Hello, I'm going to be talking about what social engineering is in this presentation, break down what it is, the different approaches to it, and what you can be on the look for. Have you ever received a suspicious email, text message, or even a phone call asking you to click on a link, verify your account, or provide personal information? Maybe it said that your bank account was locked or you had a package that couldn't be delivered. Maybe even it said that your password had to be reset immediately. Messages like these are common examples of social engineering. As a cybersecurity student, I've learned that not every cyber attack starts with advanced hacking tools or complicated code. Sometimes attackers do not need to break into a system directly. Instead, they'll just trick the people into opening that door for them. Social engineering is a cyber attack method that uses manipulation and deception to make people give away information or access. Today, I'm going to explain what social engineering is, describe common types such as phishing, vishing, smishing, pretexting, and baiting, and explain why these attacks are so effective. First, social engineering is based on manipulating people. Instead of an attacker attacking a computer, the attacker is going to target human behavior. This attacker may pretend to be someone trustworthy, such as a bank employee, company worker, school official, maybe even a tech support rep, or maybe even your boss. The goal is usually to get the victim to make a mistake. A mistake could be clicking a harmful link, opening an infected attachment, sharing a password, sending money, or giving away access to a private account. In many cases, the victim may not even realize anything's wrong until after the damage is done. This is what makes social engineering dangerous. It does not always look like a traditional cyber attack. It may just look like a normal phone call, email, or even a text message. This attacker is depending on the victim to trust the message before thinking about it carefully. Now that we understand what social engineering is, we can look at some of the most common types. One of these is phishing. Phishing usually happens through email. In a phishing attack, the attacker sends a fake email that looks like it came from a trusted organization. For example, the message may look like it came from a bank, a delivery company, school, or even a streaming service or employer. Another type is smishing. Smishing is similar to phishing, but it happens through text messages. Smishing message may say that a package couldn't be delivered, or that your payment did not go through, or even that your account just needs to be verified. Next is vishing, which happens through a phone call or voice message. In a vishing attack, the attacker may pretend to be from a bank, a government agency, tech support department, or even a company. Pretexting means the attacker creates a fake story or a fake identity to gain trust. For example, the attacker might pretend to be an employer who forgot their password or a manager who needs urgent access to some information. Last, baiting, which uses something tempting to trick the victim. This could be a free download, a fake prize, or maybe even an infected USB drive that's been left somewhere for someone to find. After looking at these different types, it's important to understand why social engineering works. Social engineering works because it uses human emotions. Attackers will often use fear, urgency, curiosity, trust, or even authority. For example, a message may say your account will be locked unless you act now, or a package is waiting, just click on this link to confirm the delivery. A phone caller might say that they're from tech support and they need immediate access to fix a problem. When people feel rushed, nervous, or even curious, they are more likely to make a quick decision, and attackers know this. They design their messages to make the victim respond before thinking. Another reason social engineering works is that many fake messages look realistic. Attackers can copy logos, use professional language, and create websites that look similar to real ones. With the growing surge of AI, these types of attacks and their convincing nature become more prevalent. Social engineering is important to understand because cybersecurity is not always about protecting computers. It is also about understanding how people can be manipulated. Attackers do not always need to break systems or even gain passwords or anything like that. They may just need to convince someone to give them that access. This matters because social engineering can lead to stolen passwords, stolen personal information, malware infections, financial loss, or even unauthorized access to systems. The main idea is that cybersecurity is not only a technology issue, but a human behavior issue. During this presentation, I explained what social engineering is, described common types such as vishing, smishing, and vishing, and explained why these attacks are effective. The main idea is just to remember that social engineering targets people first. The best way to recognize it is to slow down and question unexpected messages, calls, links, or requests for information. Ensure that the source is valid. In closing, social engineering proves that one of the most important parts of cybersecurity awareness, attackers do not always force their way in. Sometimes they simply trick someone into opening that door. Thank you.